Hello, everyone, and welcome to Marshallese TV. Yawalet, parkarwani kumungan Marshallese TV lo matanin. For those of you that don't know, this week is National School Counseling Week, which means that we are celebrating our Springdale Schools District counselors. Marshallese TV just wants to give you all a shout out to all of our counselors in the districts, those that are really breaking their back, working with these students and the parents, trying to, push these kids to their highest level of success, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And we really wanted to make a shout out to all of you guys, all counselors in the district. Give a really round of applause for you guys. And today, in celebrating that, we wanted to bring out one of our counselor in the district, our special guest here today, Mr. French. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Giving you a warm welcome. Mr. French here is from Archer Learning Center. We also want to give you a big thank you for working hard for our students. We've heard a lot of great stories from that school. So, before we can go on with our interview here, I just want to give you the floor here. Just tell us what Mr. French is all about.
Well, like you said, I'm a school counselor at Archer Learning Center. My number one goal is to help students achieve not only a diploma, but life after high school. Being able to go to college, go to a trade school, or if they're wanting to go to like cosmetology school, being able to help them on that platform. So when we get students, it's alternative school. It's an opportunity for us to help them get caught up with their credits and be able to graduate on time. Me as an individual, my job, my responsibility is just to make that a smooth process for them, help them feel relaxed and understand that you can still meet your goals even though you're coming to us. And to still be able to give them that platform to not only be heard, but to be able to know that, hey, you can still achieve these things life after high school.
Yes, absolutely. Dagar Mr. French, it joined counselor ilo district din, it perilo Archer Learning Center, dar joinian kamulo ko arang ari kaya nagar kuko pa ito lo relevan writing namin arpe panado penimpok tayo ni mer counselor rain labair Ruben Munir ngane kamani perjugo rain kachong unir beren pagjuan tabaragayo akawan mga me ene penebedi alben ajari rain algana ene Royal Agajan High School chunia na charbal gainan engin kola na katabara na alben rujugo rain ngan kamana boy algana High School ren tabar level lungalak college me kala jaga munchukulo me chala laga jana me ala balak ilo air dalangan kala jaga trade school ngeja muncul ka cha me ni kala kalama jana laga chala laga jana yo hiper kekanan kamul Mr. French boy ko batolo hiperilo elegant relevant rainin. So Mr. French, how long have you been working at Archer Learning Center?
Yes, ma'am. So this will be my 7th year at Archer.
Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you like it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's the beauty of it. I mean, as long as you work with them and just enjoy what you do all day, I think that's a perfect atmosphere to be in.
They allow me to laugh and be able to joke with them. I like to play around, so being able to have that laughter kind of in the area, just being able to see them achieve their goals.
Yes, absolutely.
I enjoy that the most.
Absolutely. So as a counselor, how do you help your students? What do they come into your office for? What kind of help do you provide for them?
Yes, ma'am. So, it can be pretty much anything. If they're needing anything outside of school, like we're looking at college, I help them with that. We do FAFSA, which is free application for student aid, which helps them be able to possibly get like a Pell Grant for their education once they graduate.
Yes, absolutely.
Being able to work with NWTI, Ms. Shea, I'm in constant contact with her, being able to get with our students so that they can possibly enroll with NWTI once they graduate. Or if they're needing like food, clothing, they'll come in for that. We'll talk about it and get them to the right person as well. So, pretty much anything, if they just need somebody to listen to them.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm that person. Just listen to them and we'll go on about a day. So
absolutely. And with our with our students, coming from a Marshallese background, that trust is really important to these kids. And I think they have found the perfect person just to go to, Mr. French at Archer Learning Center. I just love what you do all day with these kids, trying to provide these help, because back in the day, I don't know if you know, but I am SHS alumni. I was at SHS, and senior year, I did not know what to do, but that counselor that I went to, she was the one.
Yes, ma'am.
Like, it was the perfect fit. Like, I went there, she had told me it was like the last month before I could graduate. She had pointed me to the right direction. And here I am today. I'm just grateful for one of our counselors that I knew back then, and that was Miss Nida Woodall. I just want to make a shout out to you. And I don't know if you guys know her. She was at SHS. Now she is at George Junior High, one of our counselors over there. She is amazing. So tell me, what do you love about being a counselor?
Man, so I got a smile on my face. I love everything about it. This is something that I wanted to do since I was a young kid. Being able to help them, being able to see them go from not knowing, not being sure, having that confidence about themselves to now being sure of themselves and having that confidence, knowing who they are, and knowing just that mindset. I think it kind of starts with that mindset, being able to know that, hey, I can do this. I can graduate.
Absolutely.
I can go and do something after high school. Just having a piece of that for them, that kind of just inspires me and helps me try to continue doing something for them.
Absolutely. Now, do you usually meet with families or just the student?
I try to do all of it.
Okay.
Actually, we got meetings scheduled tomorrow with families, so trying to meet with families, calling parents on the phone.
Yes.
And also meeting with students as well.
Yes, and I know you do a lot of intakes here.
Yes, ma'am. So we do admission meetings at the zone schools, so like Springdale, HAR-BER, SOI, and then the junior highs as well. So just that first piece, being able to have a teacher or myself be able to interact with them that first moment, just letting them know that, hey, it's a fresh start. It's an opportunity for you to come back in and still get it to where you want to be at. So we either get you back to your zone school before you graduate, or stay with us and we can look at other opportunities for you while you're with us.
Absolutely. And all of our parents here don't know how many credits the kids can earn a semester.
Yes, ma'am.
At your institute. How would you explain that to them?
Us, because we're alternative school and how we have the classes set up, so we have 4 classes during the day. So for us, each 9 weeks is a half a semester. So right now we're in quarter 3. For us, our 9 weeks is semester 1. And then also in quarter 4, it's going to be another semester 2. So from August to May, you can potentially get up to 8 credits in the school year. So if a student's coming in, if they're like maybe 10th grade, they're kind of behind, but getting caught up, by their senior year, we can get them back on track. And then if they're caught up with everything, we can start looking at NWTI. We can look at taking classes with NWAC. We can do internships. We can do a lot of things with them if they're caught back up with their credits because of how we do things. So, I mean, really with us, it's just an opportunity to get back on track a little bit faster.
So is that the max credit that they can earn, 8 per year or?
8 per year, yes, ma'am. So if they're doing a little bit extra, they can possibly get 2 more credits. But if they're coming to school every day and nothing else, they'll get 8 with us.
That is perfect.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
mean, that's just, I've been in the district for, I told you 10 years now. I've never heard, I've heard glitches, but not the way you're explaining it right now. And I love how our parents here watching today are finding out that information right now that we're watching with them or we're here with them. And all that pa, Oliven, Charbalagay Rekamani, Ngalanga Chon Rujulo Regidom Chugulo Archer Learning Center. Chongan Credo the Ranich Pugulo and Choni agent, Okajalangan May, a rally the Milane equal and Roy land Chugul. Chuania, Chon Rujugul, Amaron Polangan, Emarong Emen Credo, Agalo, Ijemere Camino, Tabala Chongan Credo de Merecamani. So I've heard a little bit about your JAG. Is it a program?
Yes, ma'am. So JAG they deal with careers.
Mm-hmm.
So Mr. Rose, the teacher at Archer, he will work with students, just trying to get like career assessments, being able to do like mock interviews. He's also had people come in at restaurants like McDonald's or Dairy Queen, and come in and interview our students.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to just get something set up. He's also worked with Northwest Medical, also multi-craft as well, being able to possibly have maybe an internship or
Mm-hmm.
something after you graduate. And then for kids, so if they're taking JAG, the class, if they have a job as well,
Mm-hmm.
that can also count as an elective credit for them. So we try to, if a student, especially if they're behind on credits, we try to give them in JAG so they can at least have the opportunity to be able to take his class and then also get another elective just for having their job as well.
Yeah. I've heard a recent story that you have a couple of your students, your Marshallese boys, going into NWTI,
Yes, ma'am.
taking some classes
Yes.
that will work towards whatever they're wanting later in life.
Yes, ma'am. So they're doing with NWTI, it's a new program. They're working on getting their OSHA 10 right now and also getting some certifications like in industrial maintenance. And then so Tyson is partnering with NWTI, and they asked us about some of our students. They're enjoying it right now, and they also understand that possibly once they are done with that program, there might be some opportunities for them as well. So I think it's starting to connect with them, and I think they're starting to see like, hey, all they gotta do is take care of my business at school,
Yes.
and then the rest is gonna follow.
Absolutely.
So I mean, if they do those things, it's gonna be great for them.
Yes. Eno kachidugpen ruyang largan majarai lo mera chukulu pere kajibar pelo programin jagdan raj kadalagi ya wayaligun rala prajadalangan NWTI puchicho klaj nganair to wayaligun ejbar adan ini pirura relang lo munchukulu me NWTI ko jaje kan NWTI chon chukulu me tejaba Technical Institute eno chuan eno college trade school alven charbalagan mostly hands on charbalagan pair rani marriage maintenance welding auto mechanic alven dan charbalagan o chukulu na ngan charbalagan albar kamol gan charbalagan ilana charbal balari ren kacho kone agar beren talim chukuli ni me e poyan pen relangi aga jalaga incitanga ina kaunjala rain elugun labijo konair albar kamol ler is there any advice you've given students or any advice that you want to say right now to our students?
I mean, I always tell students, just keep the right mindset, keep the right motivation, surround yourself with the right people. At the end of the day, be a little selfish for yourself. Focus on what you need to focus on for yourself so that when you are in a good moment, we're able to start working on things for after high school. But just stay true to yourself. Keep that motivation, keep that same energy that you need. Don't wait till like April or May if you're a senior to start trying to do something. Start it now so that we can help you and get you somewhere before you graduate. I mean, that's really the key. I mean, just knowing once they are able to understand that once they start finishing classes, they're able to do something else, that's when it really starts working for them.
Yes.
So, I mean, that would be my advice for them right now.
Great advice. So what is something that you would say to all the counselors right now? Any positive words?
I know we're kind of at the tail end, especially those who are working with seniors.
Yes.
I mean, just hold true. Keep the hope. Relax a little bit as well. Be able to enjoy it. And, just take a step back if you need to.
Yes.
But just keep on being a good place for the students to come in and get some interaction with, or be able to help them out with going to college, and then the rest will follow.
Yes, absolutely. So thank you, Mr. French. Again, we just want to thank our special guest here and Marshallese TV. We really do appreciate all you do for our students, especially our Marshallese students.
Yes,
I know you got their back.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Keep thriving what you're doing every day, and we are 100% in support of what you do.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
And this is Mr. French for you guys. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel. May barchuan yan, Leo Charaman.